Hey guys, Jake.
I'm Jake.
Tim
Sorry
San,
for the
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, sorry for the lack of uploads. It's because we were in Arizona. Everyone's asking about the footage. Don't worry, it's coming. It comes. You know, we're not just gonna upload all of it all at once. So don't worry, it's coming. We got some vlogs to do. All this other cool stuff. So. Ask us anything video. Let's get into it.
Alright, these things are like a week old, so you don't deal with it. Flamezor
123. What are some good cheap pants for a beginner? I only make $15 a week. Well, that's pretty shitty, I'm not gonna lie, if you only make $15 a week. Velkin Fate pants are pretty good. They're good entry. Look at the nice Velkin cheaper gear. Or I got the Exalt pants, the new Exalt Thrasher pants for $100. That's probably one of the best $100 I've spent. So.
Alright, Zip Z. What do you guys think about how reliable the Empire Axe is? I mean,
it's
Vicious.
Pretty damn reliable.
Yeah, they're pretty reliable. Vicious took second in Champions Division, shooting axes with everyone else with these 1,000 plus guns. Axes are very reliable.
Yeah, axes are great.
Same thing, you know, like, it's not always the marker, it's always the player, so you could be playing a Titman against a bunch of people with
be it a happy marker.
Luxes.
A clean marker is also a happy marker too, that's the thing. It's, you know, if they take care of the axes, I mean, if you take care of a dangerous power gun, if you fix it, and if you lube it and take care of it properly, you can make it work. You can make it work amazing and shoot great. So it's not always, you know, the gun. It's also the person. If you're taking care of your shit, it's gonna work. If you don't clean it every day, like Jacob, then it's not gonna work.
Alright, take it.
Connor MTB. Is 300 for a brand new axe good? Yes. Keep on going.
Alright. Alright, we got Iowa Paintball. Is the CP2 piece a good barrel alternate to the boomstick of the Ultra?
Not really. I mean, I have to say, the thing is that CP barrels were way better back in the day, like maybe 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, when they were at their prime and with a lot more autocockers and stuff, and when there wasn't really much die barrels around. But I have to say, the boomstick you will not be disappointed with, or the ultralight, either two.
Alright, this one.
No.
That's not a question.
Oh yeah. The Pure Spartan Fi. What would be the next big, realistic, innovative thing in paintball?
I'm thinking to be a whole lot cheaper. Would be so much easier. That's innovative.
It's actually pretty damn cheap.
Well, yeah, it's cheap, but if it was like $2 to play,
it's cheaper than what it used to be.
Yeah.
Some people still pay $100 a case, but that used to be $100 a case, $130 a case, but you used to never shoot as much paint. But I think the most next realistic thing, some type of non-hopper, like the Velkin backpack, yeah. Something like that,
but
would
not
be pretty
something
innovative.
Huge and bulky.
Yeah, not something really big, but something that has to do with getting rid of a hopper
and a tank
and redesigning the gun, almost like how they did with the Defender.
And maybe, if we're being super innovative, get rid of the tank and do like an oxygen CO2
yeah, it has its own compressor.
Yeah, like built into it. That's really quiet. So, you know, that's pretty innovative. Alright, what's your guys' favorite food from where?
I like food, almost all food in general. I can't really say that I have a favorite. Basically, you put food down and I'll eat it for the most part. If I'm hungry enough, I'll eat it.
I have a couple favorite foods. If it's something that's cheap and easy, it's pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
If it's like a certain type of fast food,
he used to never eat pizza rolls right. Yeah. He used to put them in the microwave and then just make them all soggy. But anyways.
Yeah, if there's like something like a fast food, I like orange chicken and rice from Panda Express. If there's like a soup, I really like this one soup my mom makes. It's like got a bunch of little like
we've had that
noodles
soup.
And like meatballs in it. I really love that. So I got a couple main foods. Alright.
Dangerous Power G4 Empire Axe or Reflex Rail? I have around 350. I have to say the Reflex Rail if you can afford it, for sure. The 2012. Same exact thing as the 2013.
If you can't get the rail, get the axe. If you can't get the axe, get the G4. Can't get the G4, get the mini.
Yeah.
Mr. Cheem, 45. So I haven't bought a mask yet, and there's a limited edition marker I want to buy. First, should I do it since there's a short supply of them?
Nah.
Get a mask first.
It's not worth it, honestly. Limited edition markers, they don't do anything for you.
There's nothing too special. You're gonna realize
you're gonna get a cool anodizing, and you're gonna maybe a different little milling, but other than that, you ain't gonna get shit out of it. Honestly.
Especially, I have my mini that's a limited edition, and it's got a little flame on the back.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
It's like,
doesn't help performance. It's not.
Yeah.
You know, you can have a cool little anodized flame on the back of your gun, but if you can't see, that little flame ain't gonna do shit for you. So.
Yeah. And the flame doesn't make a gun shoot faster.
Yeah.
Just like the flame on the Prius doesn't make it go faster.
You'll see in the vlogs if you haven't seen yet.
All right, take it.
Which one are we on? Mr. Oh yeah. Josie Ostra, I don't even know. Shevlin? Boss bolt or lurker bolt for the axe? I would have to say, go with the stock bolt.
The stock bolt is fine, there's nothing wrong
with it. If you really do want to get into different bolt, I've heard only good thing. I've heard good and bad. I've heard bad from DJ, but from everyone else I've heard good from the boss bolt. Some people use the lurker bolt. I know Shannon that we play with uses the lurker bolt. Not really sure how he likes it. I know that there was some hiccups at the very beginning, but the boss bolt, great bolt. You can change around the springs and that kind of cool shit.
Alright, Tyler Thomas, what's a good beginner setup? If you've never played before,
invert mini.
Get a mini 45 tank.
68 45.
68 45 tank, get a nice cheap mask. If you don't want to go speedo right away, get a Titman, get a CO2 tank.
You have to get a mask. That's the first thing.
Yeah, get the mask first.
Get an expensive mask, Vios, I4s, grills, anything like that. JT Pro Flexes would be the cheapest I would go.
Speedball. If you want a first speedball gun, get an invert mini. If you want first to get in, get a Titman, A5 98. Mask, get like a JT mask. Tank, just get a 68 45.
Yeah. Don't go cheap with the mask, but you can go cheap with your first gun. Like, get a Titman, use that for a year or two.
But don't go cheap with your mask.
And rough it.
Saving your life.
The thing is, why you can rough it for a few years and save up is because you don't have to clean it. There's no maintenance. The parts for Titmans are abundant at every field that you go to. Every single field has some type of Titman or someone that has experience with the Titman. So, go with the Titman if you are, like, just starting. Young Blue, E-Tech 4 or Invert Mini? I'd go with the E-Tech 4.
They're different, expensive.
Yeah, the
E-Tech 4
a
lot more expensive.
Is a little bit more expensive, but if it was the Axe versus the E-Tech 4, I would have to say get the Axe by far.
Oscar Kavalazitsky. Worst place you ever got shot?
You know, I almost got shot in the nuts a few weeks.
Never gotten shot there
in Arizona when I was getting shot at by a snake. The guy shot like right under it, and it almost got me. But
I came close, like an inch away to where it bounced off.
I've come really, really close. I've come like very, very close. But I've gotten shot up my jaw, and then recently when we were at indoor, I got shot right in the back behind my ear. And somehow it just came in and hit me there, and my whole ear started ringing, and everything went black, and I couldn't hear shit, and I just was playing the Dorito. I got bunkered or something. I have no idea where it came from. All I know is I just got shot in the back of the ear, and I went down. Everything went black. I just put my gun up, and I just ran out of my bunker. I got shot like 10 more times, and I just ran into the wall in the net, and I was like, here, just nee, and I came back, and I was like, oh.
Worst place I ever got shot, I was at Lone Wolf, and some dude, I'm pretty positive he went behind the line, and then he came back in, shot me right in the back of the head. It was like in this, I don't know, it was a soft spot or something. Hit me right in the back of the head. It felt like someone chucked a rock at the back of my head from a foot away, because my eyes went black for like a second. I had that ringing noise, and then my head it hurt so much. It felt like someone just chucked a huge rock in my head. Then I pretty much just stood up. Yeah, it hurt though, so. Alright, next.
VTM Paintball, no next Wednesday commentary. How will I live? Anyways, that wasn't a question. Caleb Renko, I have an Eagle 11 and a $100. What gun should I get? I would stick with your Eagle 11. Unless if you really want to stick with Planet, then go maybe get an LV one. If you can try to get one, but I mean you're gonna have to add a little bit more than 100. But I mean it's really personal preference, up to you. I mean if you like your Eagle 11, just stick with your Eagle 11. So that's just me.
Matt Venup. What's the best mini bolt? Lurker, Boss, or Tech T?
Yeah, just stick with the stock.
Stick with the
it's
stock.
It's not worth putting a bunch of money into.
Yeah, it's not really.
You're not going to get any performance out of it.
Mini is a good starter gun. It's not a gun you really want to upgrade.
And it's a good
best upgrade.
especially.
You upgrade the barrel. Barrels. It's like a 12-inch. Other than that, keep the stock. Just like the axe.
There's no point.
There's no point upgrading.
It's going to shoot no matter what. You're not going to see a huge performance difference.
Alright.
VTM Paintball. Jake's thoughts on the Vanquish. You know, I thought it was pretty cool when it was all taped up, and then when they released it, and I noticed how shitty it was with the whole detent thing, then I was just like, wow, that's pretty gay. But now, once they fixed the whole detent thing, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's different. It doesn't shoot necessarily like a Luxe. I think, you know, it's a little bit louder. Like, it sort of has like a poppity noise to it, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but it doesn't really sound like a spool and have that quiet shot thing. But I mean, for $1,500, is it worth it? I mean, to only be able to take everything apart with one Allen key, I mean, yeah, sure, if it's worth it to you, but I mean, not for me. Yeah.
Alright. Drew King. What do I do if I can't find a place to fill my compressed air?
Sucks.
All
Go to the
fields.
field.
Yeah, every field should have one.
Not surprised.
I don't know. Dunham's only fills CO2.
Yeah, but not every place has a Dunham's.
Yeah, but every field should,
Mostly
every field should have one.
Stealth Ninja 123 is a Z2 hopper good on an Empire axe. Anything's good on an Empire axe other than a shake and shooter. Yeah, a velocity fed stupid thing. Yeah.
And what was it? It'll fix a Falcon VMAX.
Yeah, I'll fix it. It'll fit a Falcon VMAX.
Yeah.
Liam
Bornstein. I have an axe and a mill sig for woods ball, and I'm looking for a good pump and a new speedball gun. I'm debating over the Eagle LV1 or a DM13.
I mean, that's a popular spool question. It's
yeah,
also,
which one do you want?
It's also more of a personal preference to what company you want to. Do you want to shoot Die? Do you want to shoot Planet? You know, the Ego, yeah, people say that it shoots just like a spool. Not really. Not compared to a DM. The DM shoots butter. You'll probably get better air efficiency out of the LV1, but it's really up to you. Personal preference.
Sky Recruit MC. Hey, I'm looking to get an HK Hardline jersey. Yay or nay? Should I keep looking? And what about the Zoe and Zenith too? Alright, Hardline jerseys from HK.
You know,
I'm not a huge fan of them. One thing I noticed when I first saw them is they looked super over padded.
It's not that they're over padded, it's that they're over padded in the places that I don't want them padded, because the Team Coldfire has them. The thing is that even the people using them, they like them and they're nice and padded, especially for like if you're playing indoor. But if you're playing outdoor, I mean, they don't look like they breathe that well, and that was the biggest.
There's padding everywhere to where there's not enough.
I mean, it's so thick. Like it's such a thick material and such a thick padding. And the thing is with HK, I'm just gonna say it. They don't really have the best quality control yet on their business. They don't really, you know, some pants are made different than other pants. Some elbow pads are made different than other elbow pads and knee pads. Just how they are. I don't know. Their quality control other than their headbands and their stickers, they're kind of a little bit shitty.
Also, since it's padded and it's
if you want
thick,
a lot of pads, then go for it.
It's probably gonna be heavy, which won't be the best when it's hot out.
And then Zoden Zenith too, with all his own guns are gonna be loud, and some people like them, some people love them. It's a great gun to start off with.
Depends if you feel like having a jackhammer in your hands.
Yeah.
Tyrese. Yeah, Tyrese Tyree. Just ordered a couple complete freak kits, so I want to know what do you think about it and deadly ones. About freaking deadly ones. Freak,
It's good if you're playing at 20 different fields a day.
Yeah, here's the thing about getting a free kit. I wouldn't get the full free kit. You're only gonna need 3: the 684, the 67, and what's the other one? The
689.
689. You're only gonna need those 3. Those are like standard ones you're gonna find in every field. If you get a full free kit, you're gonna get this huge selection. To which you're never gonna use them. I always use
get
my
like 3 reball inserts that you'll never use.
Yeah, you get a bunch of inserts
675.
I mean, yeah, the barrel is good, but like you don't need you need all the inserts. You're only gonna use 3. I only use 1 really insert. I use the 684 almost all the time.
Yeah, 680.
I have a deadly
one,
so, and I got 3. You could pick how many inserts you got. I picked 3 with my deadly ones.
Yeah, I mean, just really, it depends. If you're playing at one place and you're using 684 paint or 685 paint, and your bore size on your barrel is already 684 or 685, then there's no point in getting a Freak or Deadly Winds barrel, unless if it's a shitty mini barrel. But
right.
Small gun for small boy. Any of you guys use a Tippmann SL68? I have one time, and then never played with pump before, but own 3 electronic markers. Figure it's a good pump to start off with. Also, there's a 4-grip extender for minis. Might want to check that out. Okay. I don't know why you put a 4-grip extender and start ricing out a mini when you can just get an axe. That's the thing. Don't do that. But yeah, SL68. You know, it's a decent pump gun to start with, but I'd say get the Zodin Chaos pump before you do that.
Alright, the Woods Ball Freak. What do you guys think about the Empire Axe?
2 thumbs up.
It's a great gun, very reliable, shoots smooth.
There's a review on it on our channel, and I
there?
go over it. Yeah,
right.
Tusky did it.
Hey, there's a review. Go check it out. It's a great gun.
Woods Ball Freak again.
What do you think? No, wait.
Are you against aglets? No, not really. I could care less. People want to look egg on the field, go for it. It's just a style of playing, I guess. I don't know.
Ogle Minky is 150, good for 2011 Proto Romax.
You can find one a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, it's not
that they're like $200 new now or something like that. Chase Barden. Well, Reddit or iFunny? That shouldn't even be a question. I mean, if you go on iFunny, I feel for you. I'm sorry.
All you really see, I mean, I tried iFunny. All I see
it's funny for girls that don't understand Reddit and they haven't seen the pictures that were uploaded 5 months ago on Reddit. Other than that, iFunny's garbage.
Yeah, I don't like iFunny. I see pictures that I already saw, whether it be on Reddit, Facebook, or just, screwing around and seeing pictures. And then all it is the picture captioned black around with a border and says LOL so true, or LOL, and can't even be more true. Just on the bottom, people take the picture and add so true to it, and apparently that makes it more funny than it was originally. So definitely Reddit. We've been using Reddit for a long time.
Yeah, and then there's millions more things that you can do on Reddit than just looking at a little picture.
Yeah. Alright.
Follow me on Reddit.
Yeah.
MG21 paintball. What's the coolest moment during paintball?
I gotta say, when the smoke grenade went off at Lone Wolf, it was pretty cool.
I got another smoke grenade. I have to say the coolest moment during paintball is getting out a guy that tries super hard with their speedball guns on the woods ball field with my pump. That's the coolest moment for me, is when I hear people going out and talking shit and being like, oh yeah man, they've only got a pump, man. Yeah, they suck so much. Yeah, they got a pump. They're not gonna have anything to do during the game. Yeah, they're not any good, blah blah, and they just run their mouth and talk all this shit, and I sneak up and I just one ball them in the fucking goggle or something, and when they walk off, I'm just like, hi, yeah, that was me, bitch, go fuck yourself, kind of thing. That's the coolest moment for me, is just shooting someone that talks shit about pump players. That's one of my favorite.
Coolest moment for me is woods ball, when it's like objective, and what I like is long objective games, especially. So what I think is really cool is when you get a team, you actually get a nice plan, and then you pretty much carry the plan without a single one of you getting hit, completely wipe out the other team.
Yeah, but that normally doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen, but it's happened, and it's super cool when it happens. When your plan really falls
Or when
together.
you shoot a guy in the back of the head with a Splatmaster, that's pretty cool.
Alright.
L Outdoorsman. Okay, do y'all... Oh, this is our Texan. Okay, do any of y'all who don't have high but mid ends such as reflex reel, do you ever feel any thoughts of the underdog or something? Not really, to be honest. I don't really feel like an underdog. I still feel like I can compete with a $500 gun. I use my reflex all the time. It's not really the gun, it's the player. Jason Edwards from Tampa Bay Damage, one of the best players to play, goes out and uses a reflex sometimes over his DMs. Why? No idea. Guess he just likes it more, and he just goes out there and uses it and proves that he can actually, you know, it's not always, you know, if you shoot a DM14, it's not going to make you the best, most amazing player. Some people don't get that. And then also, can we expect a shit ton of videos from Living Legends or a metric shit ton? You know, I think we're going to go for the metric shit ton this time.
And a montage or two.
Yeah, maybe 3 or maybe 5. Also, the axe worth it. Also, is the axe worth it, or should I buy a used Ego or DM12? I'd have to say go with the used guns, because they're the same exact things that were $1,500, you know, a few years ago, but they're just not the most newest bitch on the block, but they're still fucking amazing, kind of thing.
Same dude. Can any of you say y'all in the best Texan accent?
Go fuck yourself.
Y'all.
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 Y'all. No.
The War Hero 09. What part of Michigan you guys? We're in the part of we're in the part of Michigan where it was beautiful yesterday, and then we just got 3 inches.
We
of
had
snow.
about 7. Yeah, it was about 70 degrees, and now we got 4 inches of snow.
April 15th,
and we got
snow. We just got back from Arizona. It was green everywhere.
It wasn't really green. This should have grass.
It was getting green, and
just
then
the grass. The trees are still.
We woke
gloomy.
up this morning, and you couldn't see the ground.
I was
we're in that
pissed.
part of Michigan.
I was pissed. Matt Davis, funny stories between you guys. Well, I fucked his sister and he walked in on me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt Davis. I got a 2012 reflex rail for $205. Was that a good deal?
Could find it better, but it's not terrible if it's in great condition.
Alright, so Matthew Saikarinzi. I called you Jewish once and you said something else, so I don't remember what you were. Hey Jacob, you should totally send me your broken mini. I could use it to make my first ever Superman mini.
How about now?
Since I have a red mini, it'll look cool, so hit me up. By the way, I got rid of my GTI, Eggy, and Steely, and I got a Pinocchio, Ninja 6045, and a reflex rail. I'm not gonna send you my mini. I like it. It's my first gun.
Yeah, he likes it, but it's broken.
I like it. It's broken, but you know, it's cool to look at every once in a while. So I probably won't send you. I may get it fixed. Matt, Chris said he has a extra board laying around. So. Gavin
Olsen. Defy D3S, is it good for $300 to buy? No, it's not. Stay away from that company. They're starting out. Their boards, nah. But yeah, that's where we're going to end it today, because we're running low on extra footage, so hope you guys enjoyed this Ask Us Anything video. Get your comments in. We didn't answer all of them, but because there was a lot, there was like 80 something, so yeah, get your questions in and we will answer them. We're getting back on track, so thanks for watching.